Alright, so I'm on my way to other job at AutoZone. I'm really not sure if I'm going to make this more of a vlog after work or not, but there's just since I'm heading to Delaware, I wanted to talk about something that happened yesterday. But man, I gotta tell you, I'm getting dressed for work. Her uncle's asleep. She's asleep. It's my day off from Jet. It's like, man, that sucks. Getting ready for work while everybody else is asleep. Now, to be fair, he works at DuPont, and he works from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. So he's asleep because he has to go to work later. But it was just a thing where it's like, man, that sucks. I don't know about anybody else, but when I am driving through an area, I am especially when I know it's trash day, I am constantly scanning the curbs. Although here in Pennsville, you have to have trash stickers. You have to pay to dispose of your trash. I don't even know where you get them from, to be honest with you. I think the one hardware store sells them, but I honestly don't know where you're supposed to get them from. So, what happened yesterday that I might want to talk about? So yesterday, I decided I'm going to go to KFC, which requires me to go this way, and I just see black smoke billowing from Delaware. And as I get closer, because I'm coming down this road, well, actually I'm coming down the bypass road here, because you can't make a left out of here anymore. And it looks like it's coming from the bridge. And behind the McDonald's, I was able to see enough of a break in the trees to see it's coming from the bridge, and there is this big orange flame, maybe yellow, I don't know. I am slightly colorblind to a degree. So there is a car fire. As far as I know, there's a car fire on the bridge. And so I say something to one of the customers, because KFC was busy as all get out. Oh my God. So I say something to one of the workers there, or to one of the customers. They can say, well, they had actually just came from Delaware, and the person who they were coming with was behind them, and said it was a bus fire. And there's an accident here right at the base of the bridge. And so somebody said it was actually a bus fire. Now the news said it was an RV, so it's kind of hard to say the news for once might have been right, but that was on the Jersey-bound bridge. But this bridge that I'm going over now, they have, you might be able to see, they have one lane closed already because they're doing the construction on the cables, and then they had the two left lanes closed, which is one lane I'm in now. The entire Jersey side bridge was closed, so you only had one lane coming into Delaware, and I need to dismiss it more. And 0 lanes coming out. Like if you had to come to Jersey, if you knew about what was going on, you could take 95 up to Philly, or towards Philly, and go over to Commodore Barry. But praying for whoever was. They said that nobody was hurt in the fire, which is good. But it's just holy cow. You never know what's going to happen. I didn't see the news article yet, so I really don't know. But I had posted on Facebook about it. My uncle and a few other people were talking about it. Because apparently my cousin was headed towards Delaware when it was happening. He said it looked like a box truck. Another person said it looked like a box truck, just because all you saw was the cab forward. The news claimed it was an RV. So, facts are facts. Tractor trailer in front of me, it just sped up because the Honda was crawling in front of him. Just moved over too. Sucks. They have there's I think 4 lanes that are closed going to the tolls right now that are closed. 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are 4 lanes that are. Okay, make up your mind where you're going. I'm going through here because. Oh, that white Jeep. Can't make up his mind. I'm going to a cash toll or cash lane with Easy Pass, which is perfectly fine. Because what it does is this particular lane puts me right where I belong. And, a lot of toll takers don't like that, but whatever, I'm gonna hit that McDonald's. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's 10:35. So I'm gonna hit that McDonald's. It's right next to where I work, and some McDoubles or something, like 2 McDoubles. It's what I used to do when I worked at Advance, especially when I was a driver. Well, actually, when I was a commercial pro and had to drive, what I would do is go to the McDonald's close to us, and just because the McDoubles used to be $1. So I would take $10 from the store to a payout to McDonald's, because and then just get 10 McDoubles. I think it was like $10.35 or something like that because of tax. But yeah, that's what I used to do, is grab a buck and kind of buy everybody lunch that way. But who knows, maybe one day I'll have that level of something here, power. They seem to like what I'm doing, or they seem to like me. Basically what I told them is, I'm like, I don't need this job, I just want to work. I want to do, I want to put some money aside. I don't need it, I can do just fine without it. So when you don't need the job, but you want to work, you'll do a better job, if that makes sense. But I'm only working 6 hours today, it's like, I don't need a whole bottle of Mountain Dew. I don't know if I should return this radio harness or not. I gotta see what I have in the bank. I might, because I was gonna put a radio in my dad's truck, but it turned out radio has sat for an unknown amount of time under a windshield leak in another truck. So when I picked it up, water ran out of it. That's not good. So we have a cheap radio here. I think all he really wants is the ability to listen to Preston and Steve in the morning. So it's a cheap radio. Like, the sad part is the way that dash is designed. I have a factory radio that happens to fit it, or that would work with it, but it will not fit the dash. Like, if I plug it in, it works just fine on the wiring because the wiring's just fine, but it just doesn't work. What I need to do is see if I can't find one of those trucks that still has the factory radio and amplifier and all that, and do that. But I'm just pulling up at the McDonald's, so I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if I'm gonna do any more today. I might just do something just to close the video, so I'll catch you later. So what was merely a screen transition for you is about 6 hours for me. It is now 5:06 p.m. Heading out of here. Now, I just got some interesting news because I was checking Facebook before I walked out of the building. The RV that was on fire on the Delaware Memorial Bridge heading towards New Jersey was actually from Weed World, and it was filled with marijuana. So that's kind of funny. They're saying it might have been a mechanical issue, or somebody might have been smoking in there and got a little messed up, and whatever. But yeah, I just thought some of y'all might find that interesting, especially if Dragula1 watches my channel, which I doubt he does. But yeah, so that was interesting. Today actually was a pretty chill day. I mean, it was busier than a cat covering up shit on a tin roof. That's my grandmother talking. And yeah, they like, this day just flew by. I mean, it was just, it flew by. Let's hope some of these people that are passing me are not going to try to do stupid stuff. One of the interesting things is when I shut off the video right before I went into McDonald's. When I went to go through the drive-thru to get my McDoubles, they were power washing the drive-thru lane, so you had to order at the window rather than at the thing. I thought that was kind of funny. It's the first time I've ever seen one of them get cleaned. I'm not liking the way this truck is tracking, so I'm going to go past it. But he's been swerving in and out of that lane, so I'm trying to want to get past him so I don't get swerved into. Welcome to the Delaware Memorial Bridge, home of the Weed World RV fire. So that's something that like only happens in this area, I'll tell you. I'm not liking how slow this Chevy Cruze is going, whatever the heck that thing is. Impala. Oh, so I could have been in this lane, or stayed in the lane I was in. Oh well. Yeah, there really hasn't been a whole lot to talk about. There was this one girl told her when she scanned the car that, this is what the code is. It's coolant, it's showing the coolant temp sensor. We're telling her what the possible solutions are. She's like all flirty, being like, well, is there anybody here that could change that for me? It's like, no. There is a cop car trying to come on lane here. Over the bridge. Yeah, it's really not a whole lot to talk about. I just wanted to do a quick vlog thing. Yeah, because it looked like it was in this rightmost lane, and it looked like it was headed towards the ground of the bridge. And see any marks on the road from it. Right now I'm headed to Acme. I'll try to get a couple things. Yeah, I'm still not seeing any signs of this fire, because it was definitely on this side of the bridge, based on what I could see from where I was. Oh god. They had like there's no, I don't see any any charged road or anything like that. One thing I can't wait for is one nice thing that AutoZone does for their employees is a couple times a year you get 30% off rather than 20, and with that putting out. So what I'm trying to do is hold off until I can get these, hold off to get the brakes for this, and then I'm gonna have TC's rod shop do it, because he's like the only person I trust to drop a vehicle off to, and that I won't, that he'll actually do me right, not you know, not charge me arm and a leg just to do it. I have, because what I want to do is I gotta find out how the park and brake works on this. I think I should look that up. I know my parking brake doesn't work. I didn't know that until my dad had to take his driver's test in it. So by me having somebody else do the work, I'm not gonna be able to film it being done. And which is gonna be, which is, you know, I was hoping to be able to do it for the for the channel, but that's not gonna happen. Too much has changed in my life right now to be able to do that. I would still rather do it myself, but you know, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't have the facilities to do it. I don't have I do have the tools, they're just not, you know, accessible at the moment. And, you know, it is what it is. Oh, the ice cream stand is closed. I kind of want to get some ice cream. Should I get ice cream while I'm at Acme? I would go to Dollar Tree, but I can't really think of anything I need. I broke that cat toy yesterday. But could get a replacement. Got a lot of weird questions while I was at while I was working too. Like a lot of weird questions from customers, like just strange requests, and yeah, I guess one was one of our employees. She was trying to find out where she can fax something for verification of work. For this lady to get out of the spot and then go back into it. I'm just gonna pull in. I'll be a big dummy. Alright, I think for right now I'm just gonna go ahead and call this a vlog, and that's it. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.